So yeah, today's highlight, we got ourselves a Colossotrops sweep, which I'm gonna share with you guys today's highlight. I actually have some. I actually was gonna actually, I'm actually gonna be honest here. I might as well just point it out. I actually did talk a little bit. I was talking on my little highlight. I was gonna do my sweep, but I kind of did some embarrassing things, so I had to just redo the thing. So yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we got a Colossotrops sweep. I think that's called the dinosaur fossil type, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So today we have two battles on the sweep here. We got one. We got the first battle against the sheep, Shiny the sheep, and this one was actually I took it actually was a few months old since I did this one, so kind of wanted to do share with this one. Now this one, usually I put audios like music going on in the back, and usually I go with those. But today's sweep, we're actually gonna just do the oldest fashioned sweep music, where I'm putting up basically some music in my background. And if you guys don't like it, that's fortunate because I will fortunately have to do it like every usual person in the world. So yeah, that's gonna happen. So today's one, we're gonna obviously do. We're just gonna just put some background in my I guess my background. I don't know what this is called. You know what I'm actually gonna do? Honestly, I'm just putting some iPad music in the back. Not even gonna lie anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up. Anyway, so we got had a tab set. Where I'm just gonna put out he's gonna just go for the usual physical set, and I'm gonna go for a tase, just paralyzing the Tahab, and I'm just gonna make sure I'm gonna go down and wait a couple turns till my get glow is going down, and after once that's done, it's pretty much time for our beloved Colossotrops. It's gonna get its own sweep. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll explain the whole strategy at the end of the battle. Enjoy. Oh man, that was so close. I actually almost got that one, people. Alright, so unfortunately, as you saw in the first battle, I kind of got unlucky with Celestrops actually kind of kind of tricked me there using actually using Ancient's Roar, which switched them out and basically kind of maybe made it sack Tahab so he can just use Fire Up in Ancient Roar or Elemental Burst, sorry, and kind of failed sweep, but that's kind of how it goes, and fortunately that sort of happened. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to the next battle, which is going to be a guarantee sweep, which I'm obviously going to show you guys. Um, I actually got I was a little bit upset by that moment, but that's how it goes, and we're just with that. That just happened. So it just happened. The little fail goes in, and you know what? That's never happened. You know what? You guys saw nothing. Anyways, welcome. Let's go ahead and go to the next battle, and this one is against. I think it was against. Let me rewind. The Blockmaster 2712, and pretty much I wouldn't just go for the same strategy using Tase and that stuff, which is gonna just do is pretty much use Tase, put it in Paralyze, and then afterwards we're gonna go ahead and just send in Colossotrops. Now, I was actually going to do another strategy, but I was gonna do, but I'm not gonna spoil it, but because I want to save it for another highlight. So yeah. But anyways, we're gonna switch into Loomian Leo, which is gonna just set up a couple boss, and pretty much that's it. So I'm just gonna go for the poison bobs and just the normal bobs. And now he's going to use Life Drain, which is going to do even more damage because I'm not ranged defensively. But then I was like, wait a minute. It has just a little bit of energy. So if I switch my Celestrope right now, I might get the sweep right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And just go straight to Celestrope. And I hope you guys enjoy the Celestrope sweep. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the Colossotrops sweep as I showed you guys right in the spot. This one was a bit of a more pure luck as you guys just saw. And normally I don't put up most the more overpowered stats, but this one was just just for fun activity, just to return myself from coming back to Loomian Legacy, and who knows. I mean, I wanted to go back and play this game for a while, considering the newer game version of Loomian Legacy kind of got the more popularity, and I thought, why not just put something, just an actual one. So I'm not going to spoil which game, because if no one is there, then you just have to find it for yourself. But anyway, so let's explain the Colossotrops set. I'm actually going to use the video recording of me getting it, because why not? This one was a brawny clumsy set, and this had the Kabunga coffee, and I don't normally run anything like different sets, which, like, for example, Kabunga coffee is the more common one, but for this battle I actually kind of needed it, because this thing has a lot of base power moves, and this thing can destroy almost anything with it. Now, usually Colossotrops is more of the excuse me for the coughs. Usually is running more of the tanky attacking set, but in this one is more of the speedy set. So Colossotrops is not exactly the fastest thing in the world, so I wanted to run a frail armor set because of it. Now let me show you the moves and show you what exactly it did. So this had obviously the frail armor, which if when struck by a melee attacking melee attack, this Loomian loses melee defense, but and gain speed. So this means it basically will get more. It gets a lot more faster, but loses more of the melee defensive sides. So that's why I kind of wanted to run something with it. Bulk up was actually one of the few things I kind of had to run. I mean, I could actually. The thing is, like, Colossotrops is already an amazing attacker. It didn't really need like setups or anything like that. It was already pretty powerful, but I kind of want to run something different than usual, so end up using it. So this has Timber Thrash, which is, I believe, it's his signature move. We got Primal Slash for another stab, Earthquake for a coverage attack, and Bulk Up for boosting your attack. And on top of it, it also will increase the melee defense by one stage. So I thought if I use Bulk Up a couple times, that's sort of like you just like get rid of the or removing the frail armor's negative melee defense effect, and plussing up with Bulk Up, because you can use Bulk Up as many times as you want, but as long as you're getting a couple, like, as long as the people or the person you're facing using a melee attacking move, you're set to go. However, this set actually does have a few counters. Obviously, you saw in the battle. The first thing is obviously this thing didn't have as much energy. I mean, it had a lot of energy, but if you use the wrong move in the worst timing, this can be countered by anything fast and anything that is a super powerful range defensor, because this thing is more of the melee defensive tanky way, or a tank set. So if you gain versus against something like Zulion, for example, that thing can just elemental burst you just one shot pretty much, because of the half stab and being an amazing range attacker. Colossotrops isn't exactly range defensively tanky on this set, so it's more of the melee defensive. But I kind of want to run this one because of it, and this is also more of the risk, considering the strategy is based around you getting hit by the melee defensive set. Now, if it doesn't get any like melee defense, or if it doesn't activate its frail armor in the first turn, the next ever Loomian. I'm sorry, spoilers. We can't say anything. But Loomian, if it attacks by its melee defensively, if it doesn't get attacked by it melee attacking of any type of a physical moves, If it doesn't get this frail armor, that means this thing will be slow, and any doodles can set up on it, and eventually you will just have no options to use as a Colossus. I mean, you can set up as many as you want, but it won't be fast. So if something is faster than Colossotrops, then that thing will not be able to sweep its own. So you have to get its frail armor before you start sweeping, because if you don't, then this thing is pretty terrible. It has a pretty terrible speed, so you definitely want to get it done. The training slash TPs on this thing is has a 180 for its melee attack. It has 120 for speed, 100 for the melee defense, a 60 for range defense, just in case if it does VF, if I accidentally have to face something that has a range attacking move that is super powerful, then I need something to back me up just in case. And also have 40 for energy. Now this is just a typical Colossotrops set. I mean, yeah, but technically it's not typical, but just more of a experienceable. Like, I was actually never really have any idea like liking this Colossotrops set. Like, a Colossotrops, when I saw it first, it was just, gosh, I hope I can maybe run something more range defensively, or range attack. Sorry, not range defensively, but it didn't have any range attacking moves at all to like get a good sweep, and didn't have anything like good moves on it. So I unfortunately had to run something more of a creative set, and not something that usually people run by its original set. So I kind of run the Speedy set, and as you can tell, the base speed, it's only a 54 speed. So this thing has an awful speed rate if you want to face something that is completely fast. So you definitely this set really needs some good speed. So I run obviously a speedy one with 120 for speed, and that ended up giving me 85 speed on top of it, which is, that's an alright speed. But you do need frail armor activated in order to make this set useful. Now, being a grass, I mean, sorry, is that grass, or sorry, plant? I think it's the word. Yeah, plant, ancient. It doesn't have like, I mean, it's not exactly terrible. It's like weaknesses, but I would preferly, I mean, it's not. I mean, I preferably want to play it safer as always. Like, you always want to play safe. Like, unfortunately for me, I'm not exactly a type in this game. I'm not exactly haven't been playing this game for a long time, so I can't really know what the weakness is. I think fire was like is like good against this thing, but it should be able to handle a couple of tanky ones. And there's not a lot of range attacking doodles as much. I mean, you can probably get face off against like an Ikazune, a what's it called? Maybe a phoenix or something. What's that called? The fossil bird creature. I forgot what it's called. Sorry. No offense. I haven't played this for a while, so I couldn't really remember as much. But that's you probably understand what I mean. But it is pretty good still as it is. I mean, Colossotrops should be. I mean, if you want to add something more of the moveset, like there was not a lot of option I could have run. Like, being a sweeping speedy one, I had to think about if I want to run more of the tanky one, or run the melee, like if I want to run base force. And I wanted, and on top of it, I didn't know how am I supposed to counter a lot of Loomians. I mean, few Loomians has a good stat and good moves to counter this thing, but some of them isn't that really that amazing. So yeah, but Colossotrops, I still think it was a worth of trying a set. I mean, you guys should try it yourself if you want to, but let you guys know this thing is still, like I said, it's not fast, so you do need frail armor with a couple bulk ups in order to make this set worth or using. But that's pretty much it for the Colossotrops sets. I hope you guys enjoyed this little highlight, and we'll see you guys on the very next highlight. And I actually was going to originally do another sweep, but I want to save it for another occasion. So see you guys next time, and stay lucky. Take care, guys, and see ya.